Hi there, Brett Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here we are, personal vlog number 6 here. Number 6, and I think it's appropriately given I'm on personal vlog number 6 that I figure that I should talk about that 6 is actually my lucky number. I know most people say 7 is their lucky number, and when I was much younger, I followed the masses with that, but over time, as I get older, I eventually changed that to number 6 because I feel that I actually have more personal connections to number 6 than number 7. I mean, for starters, I was born in the month of June, which is the 6 months of the year, which makes me a proud Gemini, and double that, number 12. I mean, that happens to be the date on my birthday, June 12th, and a lot of my favorite players, over the years, wore number 12 or had a number 6 in their number, and number 6 is also a very versatile number that you can turn upside down and make it a 9. And I had definitely cheered on some players over the years that had number 9 in their number as well. But I just say it's a big number in mathematics, everything divisible by 6. And, I also, being a big bowler, back when I had time to go bowling, 5-pin, number 6 is definitely a big number. I mean, 3 strikes in a row is a turkey, but you're definitely having a very great game if you bowl 6 strikes in a row, a double turkey, which is half of a perfect game there, because there's 12 strikes in a perfect game there, which is double 6 times 2 is 12. And, that's definitely why it is my lucky number. I mean, I got lots of personal connections to the number 6. I mean, I say, June 12th, double. Jerome McGinley probably wore number 12 throughout his whole career for the Calgary Flames, for example, which is double number 6. Well, actually, in his rookie season, number 12 was taken, and he wore number 24, which half of that is 12, and it's also divisible by 6. So, I mean, this is definitely, my lucky number. I generally, when I look at when the odd time I play the lottery, usually it took off numbers, divisible by 6. So far, obviously, it hasn't worked out for me, and, every time you hear the news of a big jackpot here, and you could say the population is definitely densified in Ontario, but just for the sake of it, when I went to the Grey Cup in Ottawa last year, it was my first ever trip to Ontario. It was just as a gag. I decided to make a quick pick and buy a lottery ticket just for the heck of it. Maybe news will say lottery ticket won in Ontario, claimed by an Albertan, but I didn't win, but I actually won $20 on the quick pick, which that's the most I ever won playing, the lottery. I mean, I played Sports Select, and there might be the odd time that I won something, but, that one, there's a little more strategy involved in that than just picking numbers, but I generally, 6 I pick, is my, all the divisible numbers by 6, usually the numbers I pick on my lottery ticket, you can also break it down by, if you look at the unit numbers I've lived in, the places that I've lived in my life. I mean, my first place, my home, if you add up the numbers, it adds up to 6. My current apartment now, you can manipulate the numbers anyway. Sort of comes out to 6, but, I do live in the 13th unit, though, of the building at the same time, and, sometimes strange things happen, but I'm like most people, I'm a little superstitious on the number 13, and, being a big CFL fan, normally there's 12 guys on the field, which is double 6, and, I definitely saw that in the 97th Grey Cup, that having 13 men is too many and picked the opportune time for that. Which is kind of ironic that, the one team that suffered that probably prides himself on being the 13th man, but the NFL is the 12th man, which is the fans, because they have a smaller field, so they don't have 11 people on the field at one time, but they say the 12th man is the fans, and, if you count the goalie in hockey, they had 6 players on the ice, so, I have lots of personal connections to number 6, and, that's basically all I have for my personal blog here today, that for number 6, that number 6 is actually my lucky number. So anyway, if you enjoy everything that I do on my YouTube channel, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and follow along. And I also have everything on my all playlists, so you can pick out any of the topics or any specialty series that I do. And if you're watching this, this will be my last post before the Thanksgiving weekend. So I'm going away for the weekend, so I won't have anything posted over the Thanksgiving long weekend because I'm going away, and there isn't high-speed internet where I'm going. But with a couple of sports game recaps that I have with both the Hitmen and the Flames, now that both of their seasons are underway, it will be after Thanksgiving anyway. That's my next 6-game segment comes up for due. Which, here we go again, 6-game segments. I just felt that's a nice number to recap the number of games when I talk about the Flames and the Hitmen. So anyway, I'll close it out here and say I'll see you in the next video.